And first tonight, we have breaking news on a busy Tuesday. The manhunt for a suspected cop killer is over. A suspect now in custody in Galveston after being pulled from the water minutes ago. That's the video of him raising his hands in the water. You can see who we believe to be the suspect waving his arms. This is off the causeway. All of this coming just hours after the shooting death of a Harris County Precinct 4 deputy constable. Hello and welcome to Tuesday. I'm Len Cannon.
And I'm Mia Grady. Tonight, this situation is developing by the minute as we learn more about fallen deputy Maher Husseini and the hunt for his killer. We have team coverage for you this evening, starting with Maria Aguilera, the first reporter live on the island tonight. And Maria, you just heard from Houston's police chief.
Yeah, Mia, we just heard 2 minutes ago from Police Chief Diaz, and he did mention that the suspect is now in custody. At this time, he is going to be taken to a hospital to be treated for minor injuries. But this all ended here in Galveston Island after the shooting happened in Southwest Houston. Now, take a look at the video where our cameras were rolling whenever the suspect was pulled out in a stretcher, taken to the ambulance. That's after police and officials were out on the water. This is, we're told, the suspect drove his vehicle into the water after a small pursuit and then started swimming in the water. That's when police had to put a boat in there as well to try to get him out. So definitely took a while to catch that suspect after he's been accused of shooting and killing a Precinct 4 constable deputy. And now earlier, we did get a TransStar video of the suspect in the water, waving his hands up in the air as he was swimming and treading water. This all happened here again on Galveston Island. This is on 81st Street and Channaview Drive. And we actually spoke to a resident here off camera who was droning just the area after that happened, and as the suspect was in the process of being caught, and he got some pictures that he was able to share with us of the suspect in the water as well. But now we are told again, this has come to an end. The manhunt that started earlier today after that deputy was shot and killed, his life ending tragically. We still don't know the details of exactly what happened and what caused the suspect to shoot the deputy, but the chief says that he's glad that this came to an end.
A Precinct 4 deputy constable on his way to work was shot multiple times, and he's deceased, and it's a sad day for the Houston Police Department, obviously.
Yeah, the police department grieving that loss, obviously, and then ending here to catch that suspect. We are told that he will be, again, the suspect is going to be taken to the hospital first, then he will be booked in the Galveston County Jail before he is taken then to the Harris County Jail. At this time, charges are pending, and we are told he's going to be held on no bond. But for now, live in Galveston, Maria Aguilera, KHOU 11 News.
Thank you for the very latest there in Galveston, Maria. Now to Anieli Ruiz, who is live in Southwest Houston, where the deputy constable was killed just about 5.5 hours ago. Anieli, what are you learning about the constable?
Well, guys, the community here very much in shock. He was actually very well known in this area. A lot of people from these businesses who came out were shocked to see the scene, and then when they heard who was involved, they were just saddened by the news. Now take a look. Here are some pictures of that fallen deputy. He was identified as Maher Husseini. His brother, who showed up here to the scene, is just devastated, and he tells me Maher has a PhD in criminal justice. He has one wife and 2 boys, ages 12 and 15. We're told they don't understand why someone would do this or what this whole thing was all about. Now, one witness did tell us they felt like the officer was ambushed and everything was done on purpose. And again, people here in this area who knew the deputy tell us they're just shocked and really want to know what this was all about.
He's a very nice guy, and this gentleman, I see him every Friday when I go to the mosque. He is security work there. Everybody like him. He is very nice gentleman, you know. All of the Arab community like this guy.
And again, as you just heard from him, he was very well loved by this community, very well known in this area. And as the news, was coming out, more and more information, we've been seeing a lot more people show up here to offer their condolences to the family who's still here. His brother is here. As you can imagine, he's distraught. He did not want to speak on camera, but he did tell us that his brother had so many plans, so many dreams for the future, and he was really trying to make a better life for his family and for all of those here in this community. Reporting live, Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
This has been some series of events. Anayeli Ruiz, thank you.
All right, let's check in with Sherman Chow with more on the reaction from the constable's office and a show of support from fellow law enforcement. Sherman.
Yeah, you know, it was only about 20 minutes ago when Deputy Maher Husseini's body was transported from here at Bentop Hospital. It is now en route to the Harris County Medical Examiner's office. Take a look at this video shot within the past half hour. Very emotional, as you can imagine. We have all heard that phrase, the long blue line, representing police officers standing by each other. That's what happened here. Dozens of officers lined the walkway outside of Bentop's emergency room, saluting as the flag-draped body of Deputy Husseini rolled past. Then a long line of police vehicles escorted him to the morgue for his official autopsy. Earlier, Precinct 4 Constable Mark Herman spoke briefly about Husseini, calling him good people, and Herman's frustration about the murder was clear.
It's too much. I mean, there's total chaos in our communities, and we got to get it fixed. You know, my mentality with law enforcement, and all of you know me, is to fight, fight, fight. The only thing these criminals understand is force. And that's all I'll say.
Husseini's wife was out of town earlier today. She flew back just a little bit ago, and deputies were actually at Bush Airport to meet her, deliver this awful news, and to help and assist her however she may need. Meanwhile, my colleague Matt Doherty has been looking into Husseini's past and history and joins us now. What have you learned about it?
Well, we're learning a little bit more about his career in law enforcement. According to the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, Corporal Husseini first worked for the Harris County Sheriff's Office back for only a few months in 2014. At that time, he was a temporary jailer. After that, he was an officer with the Montgomery Independent School District Police Department for 4 years. He started working for the Harris County Precinct 4 Constable's Office at the end of 2020 and had been with them for 4 years. Just last week, he was promoted to corporal by Constable Mark Herman. And as Sherman just said, the body was taken a little less than half an hour ago by the medical examiner's van. We presume that is where it is right now. Back to you.
All right, we'll take it from here. Matt Doherty, thank you. KHOU 11 News is your source for continuing coverage of the murder of Precinct 4 Deputy Constable Maher Husseini. You can get updates anytime on our app and on our website, KHOU.com.